I like the instrumental. Yeah, as I was saying, I really hope that I might be a little hypersensitive. I hope so. Now, P. Diddy and Fani Willis. I started thinking about that this week, thinking of how massive his syndicate was and how he was able to get away with the crimes that he got away with by paying people off. All of the local, police, whether if it was in New York, whether it was LA. I mean, goodness gracious, a guy was bang bang and the police turned the other way. Having the I mean it's just okay, it's huge, right? So I'm thinking, Fanny, her morals are how can I say fast and loose. I don't think she's morally bankrupt. No, I don't. Now, I do know that she's going after rappers, people that are committing crimes. Now, I'm sitting here wondering, is she going after the people that she's asked to go after? I mean, I don't know. I truly don't know. It's just a thought. Now, when I look at Young Thug's trial and I look at the performance of her prosecutor, her assistant DA is doing a horrible, horrible job. And if you look at my other video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about and how she's arguing with the judge and not being prepared and all of these other things that just shouldn't happen. And very well, Young Thug could get off. He could, just by the performance and the lack of preparedness, the lack of readiness for the DA, assistant DA. Now, Fanny, and you may say, BGD, you are being a little bit, how can I say, overzealous. Or you could be stretching it. You're making something that is there, but you're making a connection that is not there. I would accept that. And I hope you're right. Truly do. Because people are coming out in the P. Diddy, and it's not only actors, it's not only, how can I say, entertainers. Heck, it's politicians too. It's DAs, it's lawyers, it's judges, all throughout. Now, I did a video last week. Actually, no, I think maybe Monday. And I showed you how things went in progression. And I found some info in 2013 down in Bermuda, to where Bad Boys Entertainment was down there looking for talent between the ages of 4 and 45. And I asked the question, what in the heck are you looking for a 4-year-old? Bad Boys have nothing to do with 4-year-olds until the H car traffic, you know what I mean, H car traffic, and how he was tied into it. Now, it just so happens, follow me. It just so happens that his former rapper on Bad Boys label, Shine, went to jail for a bang bang that he didn't do. Actually, P. Diddy did it. He took a fall. And then when Shine gets deported back to Belize, where Fanny and Nathan spent 2 weeks. At the time when Shine was becoming the head Democratic Party, meaning the prime minister of Belize. And P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Fat Joe, they all were cutting out money, going down there, putting Belize on the map as they were doing that, all of a sudden, H car traffic gets bigger. It's bigger. Keep in mind, you had bad boys down there in the Caribbean to where they were looking for talent. They were looking for models, 4 to 45. I'm sorry, I didn't indicate that. 4 to 45. And also Beyonce having her choreographer down there teaching people how to do all the single ladies, yeah. All the single ladies, teaching them how to do it. But you know how I always go. Whenever I say something, I throw out the proof. Now you could say, hey, I think you're stretching it, BGD. You're stretching it. And I would accept that. Where do I want to go first? Where do I want to go first? Okay, first, let me do this one right here. Let me bring this one up just to get this one out the way. Now, we all know that Nathan Wade and Fani Willis, how she's ultra independent, how she pays her way, he gives her nothing. She pays for everything because she doesn't want his money. That's not what she wants. And if you look down here, real close, right here, it says Fani Willis for the trip she had with Nathan Wade that they took in Belize in March in 2023. That was just last year. Lo and behold, that's when Shine in 2002 became Prime Minister of Belize, or not Prime Minister, I'm sorry, the head of the Democratic Party. That's when that occurred. And here, let me see. She paid $0. That's basically, I just simply wanted to show you. So that you can see. Now, we know that she was in Belize last year. We know her and Nathan Wade were in Belize last year. We know that Shine was the head of the Democratic Party. There's an influx of H trafficking. Now, I have that info too in Belize. Now, they have this thing called the triangle, the triangle of H traffic. Now, if you look, it's Honduras, El Salvador, and Mexico as far as that. And the U.S. has laws. The one that Esme Bianco used, Marilyn Manson. Esme Bianco said that Marilyn Manson H car trafficked her over here, that she actually got on a plane, sat on the plane by herself, gave the ticket. No one was with her. No one forced her. She got on her own volition, flew across the pond, and was able to work with them, then actually had a relationship with them, and had a job on a Game of Thrones, but she was H trafficked. But her lawyer used the laws for that area, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, that it was for children. Now, that fouliette, normally I would say folio for guys, but fouliette for her, to actually to throw that out there and to finally get him to become a nuisance, so much of a nuisance that Marilyn Manson said, here, let me give you some money, go away. You know I didn't do it, no wrongdoing, signed a paper, I did nothing wrong. I just want you to go. Okay. That area. Now, this right here, this is it. And So let me show you this real quick. Now, Fani Willis, man, I want to be wrong. So here, okay, she's proud of being an independent woman. Okay, this is not, oh no, this is not the one I wanted. I'm sorry. Let me show you the other one. That wasn't the one. Here. Trying to get used to this. All right, here. Now keep 2013 in mind, as I said. But remember, P. Diddy was down there in Bermuda, down in the Caribbean at that time, Bad Boys Entertainment. Believe me, Bermuda wasn't the only place where he stopped. It was other Caribbean countries to where he was looking for people to work for Bad Boys between the ages of 4 and 45 to be models. Okay, so here, and this is in Belize, in the 2013 H car traffic laws required all officials to report suspected car trafficking causes a tip, meaning what was it called? The Trafficking Investigation Police, okay, unit. And here, the tip police had ongoing partnerships with NGOs, provided officers space, dedicated vehicles, because before that, keep in mind, before that, Belize didn't have a lot of money to be able to afford those things. So they had to get NGOs, non-government organizations, to come in to assist. But when P. Diddy came to Belize, when Shine got into politics, now he got into politics before, right around that time, 2014, 2015, somewhere in there, to where he started to make a political headwaves in Belize. Now, I said in my previous video that Shine wasn't able to come back to the United States, but P. Diddy, he rubbed some elbows with the federal government and got his friend back in to the United States. So once that happened, they were able to make that correct connection. Shine cussed him out, did all those things, and then P. Diddy broke him off $1 million. And he saw that Shine was getting into politics, and then he started sending money into Belize. Now, my previous video said, Shine said, "Hey, thank you, P. Diddy, for bringing money into Belize. I appreciate that." But the Belizeans weren't happy at all. But let me get back to this so you could, I just need to give you background so you have a little, a deeper understanding. So they didn't have the vehicles or anything of that sort. The assistance with the trafficking cases. Now, where do I want to show you? Okay, I can't find it right now, but it was to the point to where, oh, wait a minute. Hey, how you doing? Don't turn around. How's it going? And let me see something else I want to show you real quick. Is this it? Yeah. Okay, let me show you this. Because this stuff gets really, 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 really deep. It does. And when this lawsuit goes through, you're going to see a lot good. When this lawsuit goes through, you're going to see a lot of people get aired out. I mean, now they're even talking about Prince Harry. They're saying that his name was in the lawsuit. Quite interesting. It's going to be going to get wild. Really, really wild. Okay, here. All right, here. It's funny watching myself. Now here, look at the date. January 30th, 2013. Okay, this is very important. Keep that in mind. Oh no, what happened? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, why are you doing this? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now look, now he's down there, 2013. He's P. Diddy is searching for models. Okay, he's searching with models of personality. Okay. Now, here, P. Diddy is sending his scouts from Bad Boy Entertainments to Bermuda this weekend. And wannabe stars ages from 4 to 45. Now, what the heck? 4 to 45? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's it. 4 to 45. Remember, the police, or shall I say Homeland Security, went into his homes, not 2, but 3, one in New York, LA, and Miami. I wonder if they went to the island as well. He has 2 homes on the island, massive homes. One where he lived, and the other one for the FOs. Okay. Let me get back to that article. Now, here, there's an event that P. Diddy himself could make an appearance with his management company saying he will try to make it. Now, he's sending his people down there. Yes, he did make it, but it gets a little bigger than that. Josh Simmons, the CEO of Multi Entertainment, said P. Diddy is looking for an island flavor for his campaign. All shapes and sizes. Now, we all know that island people are a bit curvy. All shapes and sizes. You're going to get all shapes and sizes. You are. Okay. And here, we want people with character, people that have the right attitude. Is that a funky attitude? What is it? And those who will jump off the magazine cover or jump out at the TV screen without even saying a word. So he's looking for very beautiful, curvaceous people. I don't think a 4-year-old would be curvaceous. P. Diddy is sending his scouts to Bermuda, having recently held similar model searches in America and American cities, Houston, New York. So he's all over. And this right here, keep in mind. Okay, I'm going to keep it right there. So you saw what he was looking for. Now, he was all over the United States, also in other Caribbean countries. However, Belize is key. It is a key place because he has 2 houses there. And also, there's a lot of privacy there as well. And plus, he has the... Okay. Don't turn around. And he didn't. And plus he has the cover of the head guy of the country that he happens to have a close tie with. I mean, it gets really, really deep. So I go back to Fani Willis. Now, it's not much of a tie, and I'll be the first to admit that. It isn't much of a tie, but sometimes not much of a connection at some point will make a connection. And I hope I'm wrong. You just don't know how wrong I want to be. I want to be so wrong about it, but something within me, in my bones, it's in my bones. I got a feeling in my bones that there may be a connection. I want to be so wrong. I do. I would rather have you say, hey, BGD, you were wrong. And I would say, I'm glad. Okay, and here, let me see, I already did that one. But now, with Fani, again, like I said earlier, how her DA or her assistant DA is really, her case is falling apart, in front of everyone. The case is falling apart. Now, I'm wondering, just a thought, if that right there is the influence of having Young Thug found, I wouldn't say not guilty, but having the case thrown out due to the performance of the DA. What do you think about that? Do you think I'm going too far left? Too far left? Does that, because, okay, P. Diddy has a lot of influence down in Florida, but not only in Florida, he has influence all over. He has influence in Georgia as well. He has influence in LA, New York. I'm not sure about Texas. Texas is kind of, let me see, the Cuevos, I can't remember his name right now, has that area locked down. But with those FOs, you're going to attract a whole lot of people, and a whole lot of people who are into some interesting things. Oh, another thing I forgot to bring out in my other live stream. Now, I don't know if you ever heard of this. It was so interesting. I had to write it down. Something called let me find that page. It's like here, but it's not coming out here. I was listening to Jaguar Wright, and she said something about a type of rug, put a D in front of it, a type of rug that Diddy used. Tootsie and Tucci. Tootsie has you're full of ecstasy and happiness, okay? Cocaine and Viagra for the men. Now they put a little thin, not all in it as a tranquilizer to loosen you up. Now imagine what you could do. Yes, imagine what you can do, especially when you're throwing parties and you're having those FOs, right? And you have people, all walks of life, doing wild things with people that were car trafficked, and who's going to tell? I mean, you had Cassie that he was with, and DJ Cuddy was interested in Cassie. Next thing you know, Puffy car. No one ever investigated it. That's how much pull P. Diddy had all over. And he still has pull, not as much as he did. He had a lot of people. Let me show you the interesting people that he had in his pocket. You had people, I mean, if you don't know who that guy is right there, His name is Ron Burkle. Ron Burkle he's a billionaire, and he has a lot of stock in Boeing and other companies, huge companies that bring in billions and billions of dollars. He has a lot of influence, and Ron Burkle and P. Diddy, he gave P. Diddy his coming out party. P. Diddy said, I'm coming out. I'm having my coming out party. Now, we can only imagine what I'm coming out. I want the world to know. You let it show. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm coming in. Yeah. But before it was him, Clive Davis. Oh, I didn't bring his picture up. But him and Jay-Z, I mean, they have a lot of ties together. They have a lot of business ties. And people are saying, or better yet, the word on the street is, yep. He's saying that P. Diddy, that Jay-Z is worse than P. Diddy. Now, P. Diddy's reckless. His mind is warped, and he does a lot of rugs, a lot of it, to where his mule, his only job was to make sure that when he got up, he was in an altered state of mind. As soon as he gets up, high. Now, one thing I'm looking for is information, which I know it's going to come out. It's just going to take a matter of time. I'm patient to make this connection. Now, I'm not sure if Fani went to Belize to either get training, whatever it was. Now, she said that she went there on vacation. Okay, some people go on vacation and do a little work. I want to be wrong so bad. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I know I'm jumping back to the trial because that is very important. Her performance is important. Her performance in the Donald Trump is important. Her assistant DA's performance in Young Thug is important. All of it is important because it shows either A, she's trying to find a way to wiggle out. Because, okay, Fani, I don't believe Fani is incompetent. No. You don't make it to that point to be incompetent. No. Something is going on there. Now, her whole office is corrupt. Okay, she gets in there. Corruption just hits. Nathan saying, "Oh, I'm going to get some drip with this money that that the federal government gave to go to the youth to keep them out of trouble, to keep them from getting in crimes, to keep them from going into gangs, to keep them from being anything." City girls. To keep them from getting into all types of things. They're trying to spend that on something different. But I'm looking for additional information to see if P. Diddy has some kind of stronghold there, or does he have people within his circle that are there? I'm not sure, but it's just a working theory. This is all theoretical, okay? I do have proof. I'm connecting some things, but it's mostly circumstantial. So this is just a thought of mine. That is it. Like I said, I want to be wrong. I do. I want to be wrong. So, what are your thoughts based on the information I presented? What are your thoughts about P. Diddy being in the Caribbean back in 2013, about Shine getting into politics at that time? Because he went to jail in 2019. I'm sorry, 1999, and he spent 8 years. When he got out, it was in what, 2008? He leaves. Then he gets into politics in his hometown, in his home country. I mean, it's really interesting how all this falls into place. There are connections out there, and I'm going to find them. It's going to be a matter of time. I will find it. I just don't know what connection or how deep the connection goes with Fani Willis. Now she's out trying to get another to get reelected. Now there are a lot of people that are upset, but you know, the Black community, what we do is, it doesn't matter how much of a screw up you are, you're Black, and that's all you need. Just, especially a Democratic city. Now, a Republican city, no. You got to produce something. What are you giving? You got to give something. If you want my vote, you got to give me something. That is just what politics are. You are the job applicant. The person is going to do the job, and by them doing a job, you get something back in return. That's how it goes. But for Democrats, it's a little different. They really didn't get that memo. So, Shine, politics, Belize, P. Diddy down in the Caribbean and Bermuda, in different places in Bermuda 2013, looking for 4 to 45-year-olds that have an attitude, beautiful, to jump off the page, and also being curvaceous. What 4-year-old is curvaceous? Okay. Do I think, you know something? I most definitely have a thought that I can't prove. It wouldn't surprise me. If you listen to lead attorney said, woo, the lawyers down there, and he even said that he participated in those conferences. You go to conferences and it's like a activity going on down there. And then he said, make sure you take your spouse to keep you from getting into wild stuff. Now, it's just a thought. Just a thought. But I'm continuously looking for information to back up what I'm saying. So it's simply a working theory. Could she have been? Possibly. Anything's possible. If Ellen DeGeneres is in that stuff, you know, hey, possible. Possible. But I'm just looking for that connection. Now, I know her going to Belize is a weak connection. I know it is, but it's a starting point. Oh, does anybody want to come up? Let me put my link down. What are your thoughts? You have any thoughts on it? Does anybody want to come up and give your thoughts? Do you think I'm onto something? Do you think I'm just totally out of left field? Like I'm taking a noodle, trying to throw it to the wall and make it stick? Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, good. My internet was acting up a little bit. Yeah. Do I think Fannie are hiding money? I don't know, but I know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. Now I know that Nathan Wade has money in his account for lawyers, to where you hold the money for the clients. You hold that money. Now, there are people that have offshore accounts. There are people that have accounts not offshore but in Delaware. I mean, Delaware is woo, okay. Company. Let me just simply be careful what I say. Belize, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all, to where you can have accounts, banking accounts there, to where you could hide some money. They had a lot of stuff down in Panama. They had the Panama Papers, to where people, billionaires, that were hiding money, and they had it down there. And then, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if they were hiding money there in Belize. It wouldn't surprise me at all, not at all. Especially with his friend, or former um, co-rapper for his Bad Boys Entertainment, being now the head person. It wouldn't surprise me if they were able to set up banks and to be able to hold it for them. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It wouldn't even surprise me if Diddy had money there. Just a thought. And as far as Fannie having money there, it wouldn't surprise me that her maybe store some money there. Nathan Wade getting $728,000 in a year and a half, and not to mention the other money that he got from. Do I have her picture? Sonia Allen. Now, Sonia Allen was the woman he was dealing with before he got with Fannie. And it's quite interesting because they look a lot alike. So I find that very, very interesting. I don't know. Nathan has a type, and Fannie fits in. She fits into that type. Let's see. I'm looking for her right now. Okay. But she most definitely fits his type. Why is this not working out the way I want to? It normally happens that way, just when I have things set up the way I want it and I deviate for a second, everything falls apart. But that wouldn't surprise me at all. At all. She had money there, he had money there. Wouldn't surprise me. What's surprising me is I can't find a photo now. That is really surprising me. I'm sorry. It is not showing itself. Let me look one more place. Unless if I'm just moving so fast. No, I wasn't moving so fast. This is not cool at all. But I digress. Yeah, but a lot. Just pay close attention to Fannie. Pay attention to her. Um, because she's losing. The judge got to the point where he's like, "Look, your case is flimsy. You're going to have to go back to the grand jury and do it all over again, because what you did, it's nothing. It's a nothing burger." And she's trying so hard to hold on to it while everything's falling apart. Fanny, Fanny, Fanny. She's being investigated in so many different ways. Yep, Fanny, yeah, messed up. Oh, just show you who Shine is. Shine is a rapper on a P. Diddy label. A bully? Fanny is beyond a bully. Beyond. I can't remember the woman's name that went into her office saying what Nathan was doing. And she had to tape the conversation just to ensure. So that right there speaks a lot. Yeah, Fanny, in my opinion, I don't know the woman, but I know the type. If you have to keep your okay. If you have to keep your man that close to you, that is a problem. That is a control problem. And then you let him do anything he wants to do. And if anyone complains to you about what he's doing, he's not going to go, you're going to go. And she's Nathan put down an ooh-wee on her. That's what he did. But I gotta find that picture, Sonia. She looks so much alike. Do you take donation? Oh yes, I do. Cash App, Big Girl Diary, Venmo, Big Girl Diary, PayPal, Big Girl Diary. Right now, my account is suspended because I'm trying to nail it down. I made a video about the Sussexes and the Royals, and the people that are pro Kate and pro William didn't like it, and I got a strike. So it doesn't stop my Cash App or my PayPal, but it does stop donations on YouTube, unfortunately. So I have to wait for 3 months. Can you believe that? Then I have to reapply. What kind of stuff is that? I didn't say anything terrible. Look, there are people who were on YouTube, these doing this, fighting, all types of stuff. They don't take them down, but I say something about Prince William and Princess Princess Kate, and I get you can't make that stuff up. I'm not gonna complain about that anymore. But yes, I do. Matter of fact, let me see. Big Girl Diary, all one word. Keep on pushing the wrong thing. And I would greatly appreciate that. Everything is welcomed. But here. Oh, wait a minute. I have it up here. I'm sorry. Right there. But as far as Fanny is concerned, yes, she's a bully. She's one of those. She's one of those bullies that you don't quite know it that she's a bully until that type. Yeah. That type of bully. Yeah. But let me see if I can find that. I'm going to try to find that picture one more time because you really need to see this woman. You really need to see her. They look so much alike, and then you can see why Nathan Wade went for Fani, because this woman and Fani look just alike. Just alike. Oh, come on. I know I have it, and it's driving me crazy. Am I getting close? But it's going to really be interesting to see what happens with Prince Harry. And I'm surprised that they didn't say anything about Prince William because he was there too. That's the interesting part. They throw Harry out there, but then they save Prince William. Why? Because he's going to be king soon. And not to mention, you have Prince Andrew all in that. Oh my God. Oh man. Prince Andrew is up to his eyeballs in it. All the way up here. He's all the way he's so deep into it that they I found it. I got it. Can we found it? Persistence. Okay. Now this is Sonia Allen. Now look at Fani Willis. Get a good look at her. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. This is better. She needs to dye her hair. You see how much they look alike? And they're around the same age. I think Sonia Allen's about 54, 53, somewhere around there. Fani Willis. You see how they resemble? This is Nathan Wade's type, but that's not who we married. Nathan Wade married a dark-skinned woman that is very thin. He cheats on his wife with women that are thicker. Yeah, they do. They do. When I saw that, I said, oh, Nathan, you have a type. You have a type. You have a type. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me bring this up. Man, I'm telling you, you can't make this up. You can't. Okay, so who is she to Nate? Oh, that's Nate's previous girlfriend. That was the one before Fani that he was having extra relations with his wife. That's her. And it's quite interesting. Very interesting how all this is playing out. Because he threw himself on the proverbial, how can I say, sword for his wife. Yep. Now okay. Let me go ahead and let it all out. Okay. Before he worked for Fani, he worked in Cobb County, right next to Fulton County. And he was working in the what do you call it? The oh my goodness. He was working for the jails because there were people that were dying in the jails. And so he was there to investigate. Now what he did, she paid him $500 an hour to investigate. That was her job. she was supposed to pay, she paid him that. And while the year was about 2 years of investigating, then the county said, okay, Mr. Wade, where's your report? Where's your report so we can take a look at it? He says, my report is up here. 2 years. Let's go ahead and count this up. Let me find my calculator. I need to know how much this man, this grifter. Oh my goodness. How much this grifter grifted off. Let me see, 500 a month times 12. Wait a minute, something isn't right. Wait a minute. Okay, I did that wrong. 500 times, let's say, 80 hours. $40,000. Now let's times that by 26. Let me see, 26. Is that 2 paychecks? No. Let me divide that. 26. Somebody help me out here. 40,000. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, 500 an hour. Let's say he worked 8 hours. Times 8. That's 4,000. Okay. Now 4,000. That's for a day. Let's times that by, what is that? These are some big numbers. Let's say, what is it, 2 weeks? $56,000. That's a lot. He made over $1 million. He made over $1 million a year. Yep, times 26. 26. Yep. He made over $1 million just for working with her. Sorry about that. I got a little. So he made over $1 million, actually $2 million working for her, for Sonia, this woman right here. All right. The first woman, $2 million. $2 million for the first woman. Then Fani, he makes an additional 26,000 working with her. Now, it would be quite interesting to see if he did, and that was an excellent question, to see if he had an account over there in Belize. Maybe that he was taking some of that money and hiding it within his law firm, putting it in there. But his wife has an excellent lawyer. His lawyer, she is a velvet glove with a steel fist underneath it. Oh, she said in an interview, I did a video on that she said if he does not adhere to the order that she put out there, adhere to that order, it's going to go. She's really going to go after him. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying hard to make sense. I'm trying hard because this thing is so loose. I'm trying to find a way to see if it matches. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it some time and I'm going to revisit this. And then you're going to see me replaying this video. He made over a million working with Sonia. Oh, taxpayers need to be upset. So Cobb County was so outraged that they fired her. Okay, they fired Sonia. Guess where Sonia got another job at? With Fani. I see why Fani had him so close to her. He didn't want her. She didn't want him re-looking at Sonia, thinking, okay, hi Sonia, hey. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. But the foolishness that Fani's doing is absolutely crazy too. But I've been trying to find a connection with P. Diddy. There's something there. There's some kind of blog, something. I'm going to find it. It's going to take me a moment, but I'm going to find it. But on that note, hey, look, if you want to donate, please, Big Girl Diary, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I take all donations. I've been demonetized. I have to wait for 3 months. Crazy. I can't get no super chats, no super stickers, nothing. But I do want to thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate that. And Fani is a complete mess. Thank you for stopping by.